Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Wednesday, March 12th, around 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time 2025. An earthquake swarm in the Reykjanes volcano, not the Reykjavik volcano. This is about 30 miles to the west, and it is ongoing with hundreds of quakes in just the last 24 hours. More to come as a major storm is sweeping the U.S. in the next several days. Keep calm. It's boom time. Northern California winter storm forecast. Holy macaroni. Timing out Wednesday's heavy rain, snow, and strong winds as the Sierras are set to get buried. Anywhere above 5,000 feet could get a little shaky. Weekend storms to deliver significant snow to Colorado ski areas amid spring break season. Ski areas including Steamboat, Vail, Copper, Loveland, Arapahoe, Winter Park, Breck, Keystone, Aspen, Snowmass, and even, well, you heard it, Wolf Creek. Could see more than a half a foot of fresh snow by Sunday, and we are expected to get 16 plus. As the winter storm hauls snow and high winds from the west to the plains, including possible blizzard conditions for North, South Dakota, and Minnesota. The storm tracking into the west will bring rain and mountain snow to that region, and then possible blizzard conditions to the northern plains. High winds will be widespread and could kick up blowing dust and contribute to high fire danger in the southwest as well. We'll have the full forecast coming now. And that's a pow! Pacific storm impacting California. Severe thunderstorms in the Arklatex with critical fire weather in the southern plains. It's insane. A Pacific storm with atmospheric river will bring heavy mountain snow and strong winds to the Sierra Nevada and heavy rainfall over parts of coastal and southern California through Thursday. Severe thunderstorms are likely in the Arklatex this afternoon and evening, with an extended period of critical to extremely critical fire weather conditions continuing in the southern plains through Saturday. Take a look at these high wind warnings. These are red flag warnings out for over a half a dozen states throughout the center of the U.S. Heed the warnings and don't flick your cigarette butts out the window. Winter storm watches and warnings up for all of the states in the West. Yeah, all of them. And that is a boom. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. He's not going to like this snowfall forecast. You can see the atmospheric river is making landfall, making its way all the way to Southern California in the next 3 hours. That's going to be flash flooding, burn scar regions, mudslides, and maybe dangerous conditions over the next 2 days or so. I'm sure tomorrow we will be reporting on some of these mudslides and debris flows in those burn scar regions. Meanwhile, Sierra cement will dump up to 4 feet of heavy snow on the Sierra crest, which means we could see some collapsed buildings, smashed roofs, and other stupid stuff going on there, with flash flooding as a result. As this storm moves east Friday, it's going to attack the Four Corners region, dumping heavy snow throughout southern Arizona. Once again, Arizona, the big winter chicken dinner on snowfall, and the ski resorts there are partying. Tahoe will receive heavy snow totals as well as Wolf Creek, and all of the ski resorts in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Utah, well, the entire West will be basking in it. But as this baby bombs out here at 974 millibars for over 12 hours, holy macaroni. Blizzard conditions on the back end here for the plains, North, South Dakota, maybe even a tippy touch there of Iowa, potentially Nebraska, but Minnesota certainly as well as it moves up into Canada at the end of the weekend, Sunday into Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will be fun day. It's going to be a severe weather in the south and the east. Take a look at the system as it moves east. It's going to be heavy rain, flooding potential, and tornadoes, hail, etc., etc. Let's take a look at the total accumulated precipitation to see where the biggest flooding threat is through this storm. You can see it. It's right down here through the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys, East Tennessee, Western Tennessee, Western Kentucky, Southern Indiana, and West Ohio will be picking up 5 to 6 inches of precipitation from the system through Monday. And that will be, well, flooding. And you can see here the potential for 10 to 12 inches of accumulated precipitation in the way of rain here for southwestern Oregon and northwestern California. Going to be a bad scene, especially in southern Cali, where we could be picking up 3 inches of rain in those burn scar regions, which is going to send debris down slope. So buckle up, Buttercup. Spring has just begun, and it is spring, ding, ding, which means all kind of terrible things happening. And terrible things happen as they should. A quick look at the total snowfall. Let's move this through for you. It's going to be heavy snow for the west and a heavy wet snow in the form of Sierra cement. 3, 6, 9 hours, we should already see 2 feet up on the crest by morning, and it could increase to up to 4 feet by tomorrow night. Yeah, that is the plight. On Friday, we're going to see heavy snow in our region, the Four Corners region, all the way down to southern Arizona. Tahoe going to be picking up some good numbers. Some good numbers here in entire western Minnesota. Say it, Minnesota, but you're going to be seeing 5 to 12 inches of the global warming goodness coming in blizzard style. Holy macaroni. And that is through the weekend. Let's walk it through here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. And you can see much of the east is spared from the winter weather. We do have some potential storms moving through Michigan and tons of snow for British Columbia, Washington State, the Cascades, Oregon, and the Sierras, as well as most of the Rocky Mountains. It's going to be good for the snowpack and even better for the runoff and the rafting season. Now, let's talk about the major seismic swarm happening at Reykjanes volcano. This is a volcano that hasn't gone off in quite some time. An earthquake swarm started there about 24 hours ago, the largest earthquake with a magnitude of 3.8. The earthquake swarm seems to be tectonic in nature and not magmatic. Could be connected to the stress changes in the crust because of the high inflation at Svartsengi here near Grindavik. We're waiting for an imminent eruption at Svartsengi. When we could predict it, it's anyone's guess. Already the inflation has exceeded all the other eruptions, so any time now, and this may be a precursor to the eruption at Svartsengi or maybe something different. You can see here the number of quakes, quite spectacular. Let's refresh this. Yeah, it is still ongoing. Hundreds of quakes in just the last 24 hours, and we'll keep a close eye on it for you. Svartsengi here near Grindavik has not re-erupted, but if it does, we'll go live on Oppenheimer Ranch Project on Rumble. Seismic update. We've got an interesting quake up here all the way near the North Pole, which is escaping us. There it is, a 4.4 north of Severnaya in Zelmia. Yeah, that's way up there. We also have an interesting rumbler here, 5.0 off of Point Hope in Alaska. I hope that doesn't mean a volcano is about to erupt. Overall, low-level activity, normal activity worldwide. Greece continues to rumble. Well, nearby, this is a 4.2 in Italy. Worldwide volcano news for the day. Ducono to 9,000 feet. Nevado de Ruiz, 20,000-foot blast there. Beautiful pictures coming out here. What are we looking at? Fantastic. Fuego has been leading to some problems in the last few days. Here we see a paroxysm episode of strong ash emissions today. And I believe they have canceled some flights there over the last few days. As reported last night, Kilauea's spectacular lava fountains in the 13th phase has halted. And we're just crossing our fingers for another beautiful phase, the 14th phase of the eruption, which began December 23rd of last year. Popo to 21,000 foot today, an increase over yesterday. Conleon to 9,000 foot. Liwatobi to 8,000. Semaru, who knew, now you do, puffing and passing. Reventador, ongoing volcanic ash with Ibu blasting to 8,000. Nevado de Ruiz, 21,000 foot puff there. Santa Guito to 14. Liwatobi to 8,000. Ducono, Nice 9,000 foot puff there. Roventador to 15,000 foot. Santa Guito to 14,000 foot. And we're about to wrap up the list here with Semaru puffing and passing. Ibu to 7,000. And Liwatobi wrapping up the list with an 8,000 foot blast there. Space weather, a slight uptick in the last 48 hours. Low-level sea flaring in the last 24 hours. We had some impulsive M's yesterday. Nothing significant. Some sunspots peppering the disk. Nothing significant there. Coronal holes are minimal at best. No real chance for any activity in the near future. But we have just come off of a G1 geomagnetic storm. The estimated planetary K for the last 6 hours was up at 5. All the way up at KP5, G1 geomagnetic storm. Auroral activity is limited. Let's take a look at the telemetry and see what happened. What happened was the BZ pushed south over the last 24 hours in a significant way. But other than that, not much is going on. Plasma speed just coming up slightly above 500 kilometers per second. Not significant at all. High-level auroras potentially from this. But other than that, nothing really happening on the sun. We are supposed to be at solar max, but it's more like a solar embarrassment. What won't be embarrassing is the evening of the 13th into the morning of the 14th, which is tomorrow night. And that is the time of the lunar eclipse. Everywhere in North and South America, it will be visible. Totality begins 8:10 on the East Coast, and so on and so forth. Here in Mountain Time, it's from about midnight to 1 a.m. The problem is we'll be in the midst of a blizzard, a major snowstorm, and we will have zero chance of seeing the sun. Many people across the U.S. will be blacked out. If you're in one of the regions that can get out and look up, because the full blood moon lunar total solar eclipse is coming in just 24 hours. Hours of powers. And now Willie Soon sent us over all this email early this morning, wanted to share it with the public. Global weirding. This is where we're going. Remember, it was global warming, then it was climate change, then it was climate catastrophe, then it was global boiling, and now it's global weirding. You know why? Because everything that goes on is now your fault. It doesn't matter if it's a drought, it doesn't matter if it's a flood, cold, snow, hot, whatever. Everything is weird now. Yeah, we've never seen weather before. We've never seen flooding. We've never seen blizzards. We've never seen hurricanes. We've never seen snow. We've never seen any of it. It's just all weird now. This is the new line of brainwashing, and it's absolutely insane. And you know what? Shh. No one cares. No one cares about your propaganda. No one cares about your garbage science. No one cares about a consensus, because there is no such thing in science. The Guardian, you're just a shart factory anyway, and nothing that you write has any legitimacy or is backed by any real data. It's just all propaganda and opinion, and mostly garbage. You know what's not garbage? Precious metals. Gold almost hit an all-time high today and is continuing to go up, up, and away as global banks are gobbling up worldwide. What do they know? Well, the same stuff that you guys and I know, that the financial fiat currency market is about to collapse. And the only way to hedge your bets is to buy tangible goods with value, like gold and silver at its all-time high in the last 12, 14 months, and maybe about to hit the all-time high again. That's $50. Silver is up 33% just in the last 6 months. Gold is up 100% on the year. And you know what you could have all done? Taken your IRAs or your spare cash that is sitting around that is about to go to zero due to inflation and put it into precious metals. You can buy physical precious metals or convert your IRA with no penalty into a precious metal IRA. You can even make direct purchases of gold and silver from Goldco. We've partnered with Goldco because they are the number one they're number one in all of precious metals gold IRAs on the market. They get 5 stars for the last 3 years running. They're rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau, rated AAA by Business Consumer Alliance. They've earned over 6,000 5-star customer ratings. They are the 2024 best customer service of any gold IRA or direct purchase metals, and they won the INC 5000 award for 6 years running. You can request your free gold or silver kit. It's free. There's no obligation. You don't have to do anything. There are no annoying emails. Just sign in your name, your phone number, and your email. Get the free gold kit and talk to one of the most reliable, easiest to access group on the internet as far as precious metals. These guys are right nearby us, about 8 hours to the west in California, and they have the best reputation in protecting the value of your retirement. And I'm not talking dollars. This is precious metals. I would say get 1/3 of all your money in precious metals, or if you do it like me, it's half. I don't keep any cash. I've got half in precious metals, half in crypto, and the rest in food, seeds, and chickens. And that's how I do it. But I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm giving you financial facts. If you put your money in gold or silver, it's not going anywhere, even in a financial crash. Hedge your bets. Get the industry leader, Goldco, free 2025 gold and silver kit. Just fill it out and do it now. It's that simple. And if you missed it, we just had a wonderful interview earlier today with Bob Greska on C60, the history and discovery of C60. If you don't know what that is, I'm sure you've heard of the buckyball or Buckminster fullerene. This is a carbon molecule that was only discovered in 1985, was refined in 2012 for human consumption, and is now showing some amazing antioxidant benefits for health and wellness. Check out Greska's Carbon 60 and our interview with Bob on the history, discovery of Carbon 60, and the products being developed. It is absolutely spectacular. The link will be below. And a good friend of the channel, Angela Cadeau, she's up in Canada, unfortunately, and she's suffered some major trauma over the last few years, and it's coming to a head now. They actually told her that her and her sick mother being homeless is not a priority. If they were beat up or abused, they could help her, but she may be about to be homeless up in Canada, unfortunately. And if you could help her out, she just needs 900 Canadian dollars to fix her trailer and the car, get new tires so that if they do get kicked out in 3 months, they won't be homeless. They'll have somewhere to be, somewhere safe. It will be spring, so it'll be a little warmer. And we've been supporting Angela for years on the channel. She's made us some amazing artwork. She does Native American jewelry. Get in contact with her. She is the organizer here. You can just click the contact button if you want to talk to Angela, maybe get some of her jewelry and pay for it directly. She just needs some help, and she's not getting any from Canada whatsoever. Well, what do you expect? What they would recommend is you go into one of their murder machines and you off yourself. But certainly that's not what she wants to do. So support her GoFundMe. Right after the show, I'm going to give her the first donation. Just found out about this. Support her, and I will be the founding donor, and you can follow it up. Also, don't miss the San Luis Valley Seed Exchange, April 12th and 13th in Moffett, Colorado, in the San Luis Valley, where I will give out millions of free seeds and tons of free medicine. All you have to do is visit the booth, maybe give us a small donation, visit Alien and Alan and I. Will be there all weekend. And I believe Friday we're going to go check out the cart ruts in Witches Canyon. So it's going to be a fantastic weekend in the San Luis Valley. Should be glorious. It's spring with over 300 days of continuous bluebird sky. I bet you it's going to be beautiful. What do you think? And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share the video. We're shadow banned. We need your help to grow. We would love it if you went over and checked out the video with Bob Greska that we did earlier today. It's just 17 minutes long. I believe you'll learn a lot, and maybe you could find some relief. Also, our friend Angela could use your help. Just if you got $5, make it happen. We're going to make it happen, and you should too. You should also join us in the San Luis Valley for an awesome weekend with like-minded people that are prepping, seed saving, and sharing their knowledge the entire weekend. It's really a fun time. We love each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and be safe. We love you. And that is Boom.